Welcome back. I've finally got both the panel fits pretty much perfect. This is the section for the inner sill. That's 3 coats of zinc primer. It's not been primed on that side. I've primed inside. Let me get my little I've got an LED light here which fits on top of the camera. I need to turn that on. I'm going to try and show you inside. I've sprayed inside. So the zinc will be on the back where this gets welded over, but of course you can't spray zinc up here because I need to be welding up here, and I'll be welding along that edge. So it's all been masked off. I'm going to wait 24 hours for it to dry, and hopefully I'll weld it tomorrow. I'll fill these holes in, and then I'll completely re-zinc the whole thing before putting more paint on and then plenty of wax oil. I've done a lot more work on this repair section. I finally filed it to fit. Then I realised it's got a flat edge along here, and I realised the flat edge was wrong. It wouldn't fit because if we look very carefully, there's a scribe line just here, and there's another one there. Originally, I had the fold running along this line here, so this goes back into one line. That was correct. And it's only a very shallow fold. You can feel it, but it's not a sharp fold. It's a curve with the softest of folds. So I've had to, on this side, from about the first third, I managed to keep the fold. But then you can see, if we look, there are 2 scribe lines. It's easier to see here. There we go. So you can see I've moved the fold from there to here, which was quite awkward. I don't have a folder, so I've just done it with a hand weight and a planishing hammer. But let me just see if I can't crawl underneath the car with the panel, and we can try and have a look together. Have a look at the panel. Oh dear, excuse me. Goodness me, this is awkward. Goodness me, there's really virtually no room to. I'm gonna have to lie to the side of it because there's just no room to put the bloody camera. Okay. It'll give you a sense of, there we go, if I turn far to the side here, turn it down sideways, it'll be slightly, but you get the idea. So this will fit in. I can't really hold it in place very easily, but you see the idea. This is going to fit in here. I need 2 hands to be holding the panel, of course. And then there's a new drain hole here, which of course won't get welded up. So this will all get seam welded right along here. But yeah, you get the idea. It's a decent fit. You can see that gives a good sense that it shows the correct profile look. And here we go. But this is going to be a devil to weld, you know, because it's going to distort. But you know, I'll try and control that distortion, get this section right. Then I'm going to attack this here because this is a bit of a mess as well, but you can't really see it from very close. But the floor pan is amazing. I'm going to be scraping this back to bare metal, taking any old primer off, any old under seal, completely treat everything with the rustproof whatever it's called. A rust converter is the word I'm looking for. Then I'll repaint it, then I'll re-underseal it, but the whole floor pan is like this. It's great. I'm so pleased. I've never had a Jag before without a rusty floor pan, so I'm determined to keep this one just so. But yeah, you know, it does need surgery, but I'm sure you'll see, you know, it's going to turn out to be a good job. But I am awfully fussy. Oh dear. It doesn't pay to be particularly fussy when you work in these conditions, but I am fussy. I'm determined for it to be perfect, which makes the job massively more difficult because of the primitive conditions I'm working in. But nonetheless, I'm just determined to make it completely perfect. I really do want to try and achieve a show standard, and hopefully never have to come back to these sort of jobs again. So if I prepare the metal enough, before I finish tonight, I'm going to be cleaning that inside with alcohol, and it's just zinc primer. I'm going to give it 3 or 4 coats of good zinc primer, and let it harden. It tolerates heat a bit, but to be honest with you, welding along here we'll probably lose a good sort of ½ an inch of primer, but all the way through here it should survive. But even blistered paint's better than no paint at all. And I'll try and sort of, there's a hole, if I can get the camera in, yeah, there's a hole here. So I might be able to get a lance with some paint and blast it down there, but that's where I'll be spraying not the underseal, the wax primer, not the wax rust proofer. Forgive me being clumsy. I'm a bit distracted because the neighbours are fighting, but you can probably hear an awful lot of commotion going on, and I'm not nervous, I'm just distracted by it, that's all. The children are fighting, the parents are fighting, what a bloody nonsense, but never mind. I'll just carry on with doing what I'm doing and let them fight on.